Hi everyone, I'm Tam, and I'm back with another discussion for our series of what I think it is. Today we are talking about why people are their own decisions. By decisions, I mean as in how they choose to behave and respond to certain things that kind of happen in the moment. For example, I'm a college student. I'm stressed out. I'm taking like four courses, a full-time students trying to also do a part-time job. Nobody told me how to do taxes. It's tax season. I'm stressing out. I don't want to have to read more documentation because I'm already spending 40 hours reading textbooks. This is a pain, et cetera, et cetera. I'm kind of pissed. You know what? I'm not gonna file my taxes because the system didn't teach me how to do it. Therefore, it's not really my fault. It's their fault. It's not on me. So, screw it. So that's one example of being of responding in a way that's probably you wouldn't respond normally. However, you can kind of rationalize because X, Y, and Z kind of happened to me without my control, so to speak. I am now going to respond kind of negatively because it's just it's kind of like not fair, so to speak, from my perspective. And yes, you can definitely spin four or five different variations to kind of like I guess justify why it's okay to behave a certain way. Like I like I was born in a poor neighborhood, have no access to higher education and so forth. There's a lot of crime in my neighborhood. I don't know I don't know what else to do. So I just did what everyone else kind of did to make a living and do also perpetuate the crime status around my neighborhood instead of becoming a positive image because that's kind of hard to do. And it really shouldn't be on me to have to do all of this compared to the average person who probably does it in a different neighborhood. So, well, screw it. I will, commit crimes, do whatever else, because that's just what it is. That's how it is here, so to speak. So that's another kind of like uh way of thinking that can lead you to give yourself permission to be less than you actually can, and you probably will regret having done certain actions. Yeah, I mean, a- when it comes to when the bill comes in, so to speak, at the end of the day, you still need to be you will still have to be held accountable for your action. So I mean, to you, it may be justifiable. To other people, you may have been a kind of problem to them. For example, you broke into a store owner, and now they have to like rebuild a shop and so on. So you still have to be held accountable for your actions, even if you can justify them in your own kind of mindset. It doesn't really help you to become a better person to act kind of negatively towards others because your own circumstances were out of your control. And it's not really up to other people to pull you through it as well because I'm guessing they also have their own issues to do. Rich people still have problems. It's just a different kind of problem that they probably can't see for themselves because money can be a money can obscure a lot of issues or I guess put off a lot of problems. So there's definitely downside to being rich as well. Being poor has its own kind of problems. So is being rich. Same as being strong. you probably can't scratch your back as easily because you have big latoids. Same with being skinny, you probably can't lift a lot of like things, like a TV, for example, maybe too hard for you. So there is no like there is no he's better off than me on average because of his status or because he was given a more easier hand to play at the poker table. You still need to be able to play, your hand at a poker table. It if if someone gives you a really good hand, like a a world flush, for example. I have no experience with poker, but for example, a world flush, like one of the best hands you can have, you still need to be able to like play it properly. You can still mess it up. It just gives you a perceived advantage over others. You still have to make things happen for yourself. There is no like um no there's no life that requires zero effort on your end.